Hello and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, and welcome to Monday Nitro. And coming out first to kick off tonight's show, representing Legado del Fantasma, representing Los Garzas, it is Angel. And well, tonight Angel has quite the feat in front of him as he takes on a man who has become nothing but a danger. The former United Kingdom champion Drew McIntyre. It's the first time we've seen Drew since Bash in Berlin, since he dropped the United Kingdom championship, and well, I worry for the safety of Angel, because this could end very, very messy for this young man. And he is quite the talent. I mean, we've seen Los Garzas over on the blue brand tear it up in the tag team division, put on star-studded match. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Drew McIntyre coming from the ringside area. And of course, Unity here too, Chad Patton here to ring the bell and just listen to the boos raining out from this crowd. And well, Drew McIntyre letting Angel pull himself back up on the ropes, instantly dropping. I mean, Chad Patton create a little bit of space here, and again another power bomb from McIntyre, and Angel's head just clipping the ropes on his way down. I mean, this is quickly becoming a severe safety issue. Oh well, again, just further boos break out for Drew. And now the ground and pound, the mounted punches. I mean, Chad Patton looks like dealing with some chaos being caused on the outside. And I mean, this is a merciless slaughter by Drew, and here we go for this. This is what an absolute slaughter looks like in this ring. Drew not even entertaining Angel's wanted. I think Angel just tried to stay. And hang on a minute. The Los Lotharios. Could Humberto be trying to save his partner? And Drew McIntyre wiping the floor clean. And well, hang on a minute. Oh well. The Claymore kick. And here we go, the future shock. And Drew drops back into position for the Claymore. 1, 2. Well, Drew McIntyre, I mean, there's no mixed words. He just won this match, but Chad Patton mentally clocked out. Obviously feeling the effects of McIntyre's rage. And this is just going from dangerous to worse. I think Drew just unleashing every ounce of frustration. And now just going after the head. Hangalen. I would argue a dangerous position here. And I think McIntyre keying up for the Claymore. For a third time, Angel. A bloody mess in the center of the ring. McIntyre takes a win. Humberto desperately making an attempt to save his tag partner, but I mean, Drew McIntyre was fully set on causing pain and misery and just an all-out, unrelenting assault. And just look at the kendo stick shots. Drew McIntyre whips out, and there was a Claymore. Hooks him up. Nails the future shock. I think a lot of people thought this was gonna be it. And there we go. McIntyre dropped into the corner for the Claymore for the second time. Hooks the leg, but Chad Patton frozen in time. But ultimately the Claymore kick on the third go would seal the deal and claim Drew McIntyre his victory. And while Unity joining Drew in the ring, William Regal cheering him on as they show that they can still demand action and they can still control the ring. And well, the Gun Club in the middle of the ring now, Austin Gunn opening up. I expect you all to shut your mouths and open your ears. The Bang Bang Gang have arrived. Of course, Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, and Jay White all made statements last week. Just last week, we put the entire Raw locker room on notice. DIY fell victims to us, of course, defeating them in a good old tag team contest. And well, good old King Switch here showed Triple H just what happens when you sign us and then ignore us. And well, Jay White, ladies and gentlemen, last week you all had the privilege of being introduced to the start of Monday Night Raw era. See, last week wasn't an attack out of spite or pettiness. I did it to protect this sport. I did it to show the world that guys like Penta are all show and no substance. I deserve the spot. I deserve to be in the spotlight. And well, we will take it by any means necessary. And well, a statement from the Gun Club. And what the hell is going to come next? And well, with the Guns set their sights elsewhere, Sami Zayn and Jey Uso in the ring, and well, Roman Reigns coming down to ringside. Of course, last week Jey Uso would cost Roman the main event against Sami Zayn in the no disqualification contest, and well, it seems Roman is taking that personally, while Jey Uso staring down the barrel of Roman Reigns, but he needs to put his focus back on the man he is in that ring with. He needs to put his focus on Sami Zayn. Now while Roman just taking a seat at ringside, I mean, go imagine the mental game is there now for Jey Uso, and while Jessica Carr rings the bell, and while back into the simple collar now will tie up Zayn. Just wrenching in that back waist lock, and a gorgeous transition there into the side headlock takeover, and just wrenching it in. Zayn has grasped a good modicum of control yet from the off, and well, Sami just tosses Jey Uso away, and well, could have been gearing up for something big, but Zayn launches into the sky and brings it all crashing down. And well, Sami looking to pick the pace up a little bit. And there we go, Zayn has ended up in the same destination he was going for from the start. And hang on a minute, Jessica Carr trying to bring some order to this match, but Zayn now getting in the face of Roman Reigns, and God, thinking, a man like Sami Zayn likes to get things done clean, likes to stick by the book. And well, a close call, mid-air collision, but Jey Uso able to avoid, and Sami able to avoid the assault. Jey Uso corner stomps now, looking to wear it down. Zayn looking to bring Sami down a peg or two. But a straight kick out of one. Sami, you know, a man who hasn't got any die in him. Doesn't give up at any turn. And a huge headbutt. Looks for the cover again. And again, Sami Zayn shoulder up a one. And wait a minute, hang on. What is this? Jey Uso, and hang on a minute. Roman Reigns charging the ring, taking out Jey, and well, as it stands, that's the disqualification. Uso with the victory, and well, it doesn't look like anyone is happy in the slightest. And here we go. The back and forth brawl as Reigns and Jey just get into it in the worst way, and Jey Uso feeling the Uso elevated neck breaker. And hang on a minute. Roman Reigns trying to take control, but hang on a minute. Reigns retrieving the steel chair from ringside, of course the same weapon that Uso used on Roman just last week. And you know, this is nothing more than a personal vendetta for Roman, because things fell out big time between the pair. SummerSlam, Reigns put Jey down without a modicum of hesitation. And while Jey Uso's about to meet the fate of the spear, the dogs are barking, and Roman Reigns gets his vengeance. And while of course the victory officially landing in Jey Uso's hands via DQ, something I imagine Sami Zayn is not going to take kindly, but the woman who has been making the step up to Liv Morgan And while bashing Berlin failed for the US Championship. I mean, last week we saw she claimed to that, give her a taste of glory, lit a fire in it that she cannot extinguish, and that is being directed now towards women's champion Liv Morgan. And while Jamie Hayter tonight looks to take on Morgan's lackey in the form of Cora Jade. And well, it can only truly pan out in one direction for Cora. If she is not careful how she plays her cards here against someone like Jamie Hayter. I mean, it's no secret Jamie Hayter is such a top level athlete, but one of the newest members of the Judgment Day. Hasn't exactly had the best win-loss streaks as of late. Seems to be taking the fall quite a lot for Liv Morgan. But it is multiple times given Liv Morgan the advantage needed. Given Liv Morgan a chance to one-up her opponents. I know it's easy to say Cora Jade is a big reason why the Women's Championship is still in the grips of the Judgment Day. And well, here we go now. Jamie Hayter, Cora Jade, primed and ready. And the bell is rung by JD, not McDonough. I'm just saying, that referee looks suspiciously like a relative of McDonough. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's some questionable antics. It's more just the size of the head. And look at this, Hayter. Just looking to come out of this an untouchable Goliath, and as it stands, I don't know if Cora Jade can quite mangle it, and that is the arm of Cora Jade. And look at this now, we see an absolute slowed down knockout pace from Hayter. Just working down on her opponent, and while the knees drop, not quite hitting the way she was looking for on the German. And while Cora Jade rolling to the outside, looking for a reprieve, but Jamie Hayter filled with that fire, filled with that passion to be on top. And while looking for the German. And now Cora Jade able to finally mantle the attack, take control, but no. Could this be a risky maneuver? And very much so. She, just splatted on the floor. Cora made a big leap of faith, but wasn't quite in the right place. And well, here we go now. Hayter going to the middle rope herself. Could Jamie Hayter be looking for a little leap of faith? And well, Jamie's less height, less distance, and again just racking up the assault, but Cora, the ability to shut down the conquest as it begins, and here we go. Hooks her in. Brain buster. And well, hooks the outside leg. Cutting Cora off on the ropes, and a deep pinfall. But not quite enough. And wait a minute, looking for a little bit of action in the ropes and the swinging. Rope a seal, God. Cora Jade What's she looking for? Jade could have maybe been looking for the lariat. And here we go. Jamie Hayter riled up. The Hayter lariat. 1, 2, 3. And that was all she needed. She swung for the fences and achieved it perfectly. And now Jamie Hayter stares down the barrel of bad blood. And well, let's be honest, Liv Morgan is solely in the sights. And I've got confirmation next week, the last Raw before Bad Blood, Liv Morgan is set to make her grand return. But of course, still come tonight. Coming up next, we will see Lyra Valkyria and an unknown opponent take on the Kabuki Warriors. And as we know, the issues have been brewing there for quite some time, but let's all give Jamie Hayter her flowers for this. Her debut match on Raw has been what I can only describe as a success. And well, we got breaking news with this footage from earlier today. Will Ospreay in the parking lot, and well, Drew McIntyre would come in and well, just absolutely unleash an outrageous assault, and just look at the damage being done by Drew McIntyre. We can confirm Will Ospreay has been taken. You can see there the busted nose, and well, hang on a minute. We've cut now to the backstage area, and Drew McIntyre is back at it again, but this time targeting Seth Rollins. I mean, we knew he'd go off the rails when he dropped the United Kingdom Championship, but this is an unrelentless crusade. Will Ospreay and Seth Rollins, two men in the talks for the UK Championship match of Bad Blood, and well, McIntyre's just taking off them both. Well, kicking things up in the action, the Kabuki Warriors stepping through. Of course, we have to address the elephant in the room there with Drew McIntyre's assaults on both Will Ospreay and Seth Rollins, two men who have made it clear that their sights are set firmly on championship gold, and well, it will only end one way. Drew McIntyre gone word that has been taken aside by security and is being kept in a separate wing of the arena while management decide on the recompense for his actions. But coming out now representing Damage Control, it is Oscar and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, as well Lyra Valkyria recruits a member to fight a war against Damage Control. And here we go, here comes the bird lady, Lyra Valkyria. A woman who very much can be summed up by always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. And while taking in this grand moment, walking down the ramp of this absolutely gorgeous arena, Lyra Valkyria wants to set her sights on bigger things. Dakota Kai has been a thorn in the side, preventing her from, well, as I like to say, spreading her wings. And look at this moment. Valkyria taking center stage. Ready for unresolved action. Here we go. Her tag partner tonight, the Twisted Delusions, Tatum Paxley. Well, Tatum Paxley has promised multiple times that she would be in the corner of Lyra Valkyria. And tonight it looks like Lyra's accepted the offer of friendship. And now Tatum gets to come to bat for a woman she considers her best friend. Well, Kairi Sane starting off against Lyra here tonight as JD McNaughton starts the contest. And here we go, the anger, the frustration of Lyra Valkyria being led out there on both Sane and Asuka, but not enough. And look at this from Lyra, just at every turn, taking out both Kairi and Asuka. And wow, the diving crossbody brings the flurry to a halt, and here we go, the Kabuki Warriors back in business with a couple of knee strikes. And here we go, the double vertical suplex. And look at this, Valkyria unloads on Asuka. Oh well, Asuka again tagged to Kairi. The Kabuki Warriors letting loose. Oh well. Lyra trying to overcome the odds. Oh well, Kairi Sane looking for some inventive offense. And here we go, Tatum Paxley coming in hot. Oh well. What's the play here? The arm breaker, spine buster, but a kick out at 1. Lyra trying to rally the crowd in favor of Tatum, and Pax looks to unleash all Hath's fury. And here we go again, just Asuka trying to take things into the corner. The Kabuki Warriors getting cut off. And this is the moment for Tatum Paxley to take advantage. And wait a minute, Paxley going for that senton, using Asuka's back as a step up, and Asuka thought she'd survived. Oh, wait, Oscar picking up the pace. We're going to be stepping into some dangerous grounds. Oh, well, Tatum fighting for her life. Hang on a minute. The Twisted Sister. Stuns Kyrie. Lyra Valkyria runs into the mix. Oh, well, this is going from bad to worse for Shane and Oscar. And here we go, tag made. Lyra, the legal woman now. And look at this. Hell hath no fury like the bird flapping its wings. Lyra decks Kyrie. Could this be the end? Oh, well, Lyra Valkyria has Kyrie racked up. And the three off the Nightwing. Tatum Paxley played defense. Lyra Valkyria picking up her first win over the hellish ways that have been on display by Damage Control. And now Lyra Valkyrie has put to rest two of their best competitors, two of their strongest. I mean, Tatum Paxley coming out here for the full showing too, bringing the battle, bringing the fighting. Well, just look at the action on display. The pinfall broken up by Oscar. Tatum would react in tow as Lyra set up for Nightwing. Tatum Paxley made sure that Oscar was far away from the equation. And what a victory we have just witnessed. I'm Bryan Danielson backstage at Bash in Berlin. I did exactly what I set out to do. I am proud to carry the WWE United Kingdom Championship, but of course there's always the question of who will be first up to challenge me in Bad Blood. I've been thinking about this a lot. There's a lot of ifs and buts surrounding this championship, so Bad Blood, I want a clean slate. And well, Danielson, interesting that. Will Ospreay, you are the pinnacle of British pro wrestling, and you've more than laid your claim to this title. Seth Rollins, it's easy to say you've chased this belt ever since it was robbed from you by Unity and their schemes. And of course, the former champion Drew McIntyre. And wait, hang on a minute, speak of the devil, he's already taken out Seth Rollins, he's already taken out Will Ospreay, and now it seems the American Dragon, the man who dethroned him, the man who took his championship, who took his power, is getting another beat down for the night. And wait a minute, Drew just wielding the trash can. I mean, we need to get security back here ASAP. We were told McIntyre had been ejected completely from the arena. He had been taken by security, but it seems, and oh my god, flattening the can and hitting his head on the shutters. Drew's making one hell of a statement. And well, Bryan Danielson now also the third victim of Drew McIntyre. I'm sure this can only come with severe consequences for Drew. But we're going to move now into the main event. Damian Priest gets his shot against Buddy Matthews for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, Damian Priest has more than earned his right to challenge. Damian Priest beat Jacob Fatu to get his chance just 1 week ago. And well, will the Intercontinental Champion drop his prestigious title before he even gets a chance to defend it on pay-per-view? Or will Buddy Matthews show that he is well and truly built to be on top? And here we go. The sting of eeriness echoing through the arena. Buddy Matthews' Intercontinental Championship sat firmly round the waist. The mask of war donned. And Buddy Matthews very much prepared to take things to a whole new level. Man who considers himself #1 in violence.
Members of the House of Black, please.
And of course he still reps the House of Black, but the only standing member here on Monday nights. And look at the dead-eyed gaze. And here we go, Priest fully prepped and ready. So is Buddy Matthews. Jessica Carlin now one of the more experienced officials to try and call this match in. Buddy Matthews and Damian Priest not going down without a hitch. Just unloading on each other from the very often. It looks like early advantage is going to Damian, but Matthews isn't exactly staying down to take the punishment. Of course, Jessica Carr can do nothing about the level of violence as long as it stays within the rules. And oh my. Pinfall on Damian. 1. And a kick out of 1. And again, Buddy Matthews bludgeoning with a forearm. And well, Matthews wants Priest on his A game, and the knee. The ripcord. Knee just firing off like a Beyblade. And now he is starting to do the work. Weaken and wear down Damian Priest. And it seems Matthews very strongly resigning himself in the moment, and oh no. And the back and forth shots begin. And Buddy Matthews seemingly losing his standing a little bit here. Oh, what the hell's going on? Damian Priest decks. Wait a minute. I think we can all recognize the music echoing through the arena, and it is Aleister Black. has arrived. Matthews hooks the cover. Jessica Cost slow into the pinfall. Damian Priest feeling the effects of the assault and might have just flipped the script on his head. Here we go, rolling Death Valley driver incoming, but no. And well, Matthews thought he'd slipped free. And hang on a minute, Matthews got some bad intentions going high. Oh God, he's got to be careful. That could do a lot of damage, including shattering your knees. I mean, Damian Priest is no stranger. This man held his own in a Bloodline Rules contest against The Rock when he was competing for the World Championship. Of course, Priest has to be careful here. Count-out victory will get him nowhere tonight. And well, the overconfidence may have bit him on that one. No, wait. Priest could have been signaling for South of Heaven. And Matthews bringing this down to the mat. And look at the athleticism. And here we go, rolling Death Valley driver, and again, no. Priest able to prevent it and block it. And here we go though. Matthews rallying. And look at this now, Priest. And these two men are just desperate to take the position of power. And hang on, Matthews. Hangman's DDT. And here we go, the move that has kept him on top. Matthews. Low. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and well, Buddy Matthews thought he was coming up. Damian Priest looking to utilize the ropes, but Buddy Matthews had the number on speed dial. On the side swipe. And while Matthews this deep in the match, kick out a 1. No. South of Heaven. And no. Counters. As these two swing all out. The Matthews Law. 1, 2, 3. And you gotta say the assist to Aleister Black with the mid-match chair assault. And well, as things looked bleak. The House of Black bonded together, and the rally from Buddy Matthews, throwing everything in his repertoire to put down his opponent. I mean, just look at this. After the back and forth, attempted Razor's Edge, attempted South of Heaven, attempted rolling DVD, Matthews able to maneuver into Matthews' Lawrence. That's all it took for Matthews to be able to crown one hell of a celebration tonight.